What's going on, you guys? It's the FPL Penguin back again with another stream. It's been a while. I don't really do these streams as much now, but I'm back with another stream. Hope you're doing good, guys. It's going to be a quick one. It's not going to be a really long one. We'll see who pops in, if anyone pops in, but I hope everyone's doing good. And just basically to talk about as well, just quickly talk about as well, we'll get straight into it. Everything. How I got on last game week, and also talk about my latest free hit team as well. What's going on with my latest free hit team, and also questions from you guys and teams you might have sent in as well to me for me to look over. But yeah, we'll start off now. Hope everyone's doing good. If you do enjoy the stream, guys, hit that like button and do subscribe. Hope everyone's doing good. And yeah, 47 points I got in the last game week. I only did one transfer. I only got like 4k drop. So those people play the free hits, didn't hurt me as much. A lot of players that they brought in didn't work out well for them. So that was good on my side, great on my side. I expected the worst before it all happens. But I'm not bad. I'm not good, to be honest with you. I'm happy with it. It's not as bad as I thought or feared. So that's how I got on. I got De Gea, 6 points. Defense did all right. Me with double game week was a letdown. If only I had him in the last game week, would have been great. That was my transfer in, by the way, for Tierney. So I brought in me for Tierney. If only I brought him in for the game week before, but you know, that's FPL for you, that's football for you. Midfield wise, Maddison getting that goal, wiping out any Burnley defenders or any people who brought in double Burnley defence. Nice little differential to help me a bit in the rank and not drop as much. Coutinho in there, Bowen disappointing. Odegaard, I only had about 10 off the 11 players fielding this game week. I wasn't willing to take a hit. Didn't like the options either. I just didn't want to do it. Forward line, I only got 2 points with Dennis. Workhurst was disappointment. I know a lot of people who had Workhurst in were going to captain him. Mope as well, disappointment, and just kept on with Liverpool and Arsenal lads on the bench as well. So that's how I got on. You want to let me know how you guys got on as well? Just give a bit of a shout out to everybody in the FPL Penguin League. This fancy editing. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Right, here we am. There we am in 8th place. Shout out to all these guys. Have a little scroll down. There we go. Shout out to all those guys. And Patricia, still at the top. We're going to move on now, guys, to little teams. Who else is here? Who's here? Who's here? Roman Nathan, how you doing, mate? FIFA, how you doing, mate? Hope everyone's doing good. Get yourself in the chat, guys. Hope everyone's doing good. So we're just going to scroll down. So like I said, I don't know how you guys got on. If you want to let me know how you got on as well. Only got a 4k red arrow. Playing my free hits. Do check out my other videos as well. Did the other day. Best wildcard team. So this is what I've gone for, guys. Start off with this is just a draft. So I've gone for triple Chelsea defense. Now, I think it only, if I'm correct, if I've got it right on Ben Crellin's side, that if Chelsea beat Luton tonight, they'll get a double game week this week. They've already got Burnley, and they would have Norwich, I believe. So I was going to bring Reece James in, but after seeing Tuchel's comments, hearing Tuchel's comments, seeing them because on a screenshot, I'm not as convinced because they were saying like Reece James, his minutes could probably be managed. Well, Azpilicueta's got a knock. So, yeah, I'm not as convinced. So I've kind of got rid of him now, Reece James, and brought in Alonso. So I've gone for triple Chelsea defence. That's my little tactic if Chelsea do get the double game week. If they don't, then I'll probably ditch one of them or just go for the one Chelsea defender. I might just go for both, but I'll probably definitely just I won't go for triple Chelsea defence if they just get a single game week this week. So I've gone for Mendy. I'm going all out with this, guys. Mendy, Alonso, and Rudiger. I plan, if they do get a double game week, Alonso's relatively nailed on. I do plan he's projected to get 11 points. It's double game week. I don't know if that's for one match or both. But I plan to captain Alonso if he does get the double. Why not? A Chelsea defender. My worst nightmare, captain defender. Might as well go all out on it. I've got Kilman in there. There was either Saiss, Cody in there. You know, Altnore, I think he's injured or rotation. Oh, he's back now, but rotation with Marcel. Semedo's injured. But with Kilman, I think you definitely got to have at least one Wolves defender. Crystal Palace and Watford at home. Like I say, if the double doesn't happen, I might go double Wolves defence, have Sarr instead of Mendy. But yeah, he's relatively cheap. There's no Trent in there, but I'm willing to go without him. But I'm definitely keeping Salah. Disclaimer: I'm definitely keeping Salah. Have a little scroll down here. Move on to the midfield and forward line now. We'll get to any comments if anyone's there. We've got Coutinho, Rafinha, Salah, Maddison. Then we've got Adams, Kane, and Jimmy Jimenez. I'll start from the midfield. I felt going for Coutinho and Ramsey was a bit bold, going for both of them. So I'm kind of sticking with the one Villa attacking midfielder now. Attacking player. I think that's a more safer call. Southampton's shown they're quite defensive at the back. Leeds will be interesting with new manager bounce. We'll get to Rafinha in a minute. But I think it's safe to just probably stick with someone like Coutinho. I believe he takes one of the set pieces. Could be the free kick. So I'm just going to keep him for now. We'll move on. We don't need to talk about Salah. Salah, he has to stay. He has to stay, especially with his ownership. So I'm keeping Salah. No ifs or buts about that. But Rafinha, I like maybe this new manager bounce. You know, I'm willing to take a punt. You know, Leicester, like I talked to you guys in my last video, 1-1 last time out against Leicester. Rafinha got a goal in that game early in the season. And then it was a 3-3 in that comeback against Villa. But he didn't get any returns, Rafinha. But it's shown that, you know, Leicester and Villa, you compare them to Southampton and Wolves, completely different defensive-wise. They can be broken down, Leicester and Villa. Quite easy to break down. And I think going for that punt for Rafinha isn't a bad shout. People are talking about Newcastle assets with Fraser and Willock, but I'm not that hyped. I'm not that hyped, to be honest with you, because Newcastle got who they got? Southampton and Aston Villa. No, Brighton, Southampton and Brighton. I mean, Brighton, you know, Dan Burn will be playing against his old club. Brighton looked shaky without him. God knows why they got rid of him. Maybe he just wanted to move. But with Rafinha, but with Newcastle, I'm not hyped. I think Willock is a lovely shout. But what happens when St. Max is back? Is Willock going to go back? You know, not in games, be his players forward once St. Max is back from injury? Who knows? I mean, you got to think about these things and have a good think about it. It's like this season, I've not rushed into things. I'm trying not to overthink. I'm trying to weigh up my options with it. But like with Maddison, single game like Salah, I think he's good to keep. You know, score against Burnley. He got 2 goals in the Europa League, is it? Last week. You know, Leeds could be the same Leeds. So I want to still have that chance of keeping someone like Maddison. He's getting the returns at the minute. Well, Vardy's back now. So him, Barnes and Vardy are the attacking threat on Leicester's side. So I'm going to probably definitely keep someone like Maddison for sure. Definitely. Got 10 people. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? Trentwell Hall. He'll probably haunt me, mate. You need to sell Kane, in my opinion. See, I want to keep him. I know, you know, they lost 1-0 to Middlesbrough. But it's Harry Kane in it. Everton are horrific, aren't they? Horrific to watch. 11 and 15 points in his last 2 games. He's surely to get a goal in that game. Surely. Everton are horrific. I mean, you know, Pickford was pulling out all the saves against Manchester City. So, and they were very lucky, Man City, with that, you know, foul and stuff. You know what I mean? And then all that happened and stuff. But yeah, I think I want to definitely keep Kane. I think that's the way to go. Obviously, he'll disappear for that double game week. But I think for this game against Everton just look atrocious. That's the way I want to go about it. Who else is here? Combs here. How you doing, Combe? I still have DCL. I'm looking to Jimenez. Yeah, get rid of DCL, mate. Especially when Nacer return to fitness. Yeah, definitely get rid of DCL. Jammer, how you doing, mate? We've got a lot of people here. How you doing? Let's go through all these people. Got Combe here saying 3 hits, 55-point game week. Decent, nice. Yeah, Tommy, how you doing? You got 39 points. Reece James won't play. Yeah, it's risky, isn't it, to go for him after seeing Tuchel's comments. Fraser only the fifth mid, in my opinion, only as a fifth mid. I don't know. It's just Newcastle. Yeah, I know they're nailed. How you doing? How you doing, mate? Welcome. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping one of the Spurs players. That's for sure. Definitely. I think Robin F saying here, Everton played solid against Everton. If they try the same against the Spurs, I mean, hell, Wolves and Southampton got 3 points against Spurs, didn't they? It's Everton though. Could be an unexpected draw. Yeah. I don't know, but I'm telling you something. This is the latest draft. Any new people tune in, this is the defense, and you probably think, "Where's Trent? Where's Trent Alexander-Arnold?" It's a tough one. It really is a tough one, but you know how many days we've got? What are we on now? We're on Wednesday, so deadline's Saturday, isn't it? So the fixtures are first game, 11 o'clock UK deadline time. Leicester and Leeds. So I'm starting with Rafinha and Maddison at this point. And I've got quite a few playing. I haven't got any Arsenal Watford. I haven't got any City or Man United. So nobody's playing for me on Sunday. Spurs Everton Monday. And then we've got Thursday, a week tomorrow. We've got the other fixtures to play around. So it's going to be very interesting that. Yeah, I think I definitely, like I said, if Chelsea don't get that double, I'll be very surprised about. Then I won't go for triple Chelsea defense. But I really do like it. I think to go all out with this free hit, just play it my way and see what happens. What are you saying here? I consider Son or Kane a wild card. Game at 28 and probably the new guy. Yeah, he's doing well, isn't he? Bit of rotation with Lucas Moura. After Vardy super sub last night, him over Kane for short term. Him over Kane. Let's see the fixtures here. Leeds, Arsenal, Brentford's. It's decent, isn't it? He's Jamie Vardy. He's such a troll at times, isn't he? He's such a troll. Can't bring his fixtures up in a minute. The other fixtures. I need some City players somewhere. Yeah. It's only a free hit. It's not it's not a wild card or anything like that. But I don't know how that Manchester derby will go. I think Manchester United are still crap. I've got to be honest. It's a tough one, but I'm as I said, I'm not overthinking it. I honestly do like this, and we also talk about as well. I don't think we've talked about Che Adams and Jimenez. We've been talking about Kane for a while. With Che Adams, I'd rather have him over Brozier. I know Brozier's cheaper, but Che Adams playing more centre, seems more clinical front of goal, and could hurt teams like Villa and Newcastle for sure, definitely. And he's expected to get 13.6 points, around 13 points this week. And they've got Jimenez, which is a real bold one, consider as well as he was started on the bench in that 1-0 loss against West Ham. So he's a bit of rotation. I don't know if there was a problem or something like that, but last few games, 1-6-6. His last 3 games. Can have a look at the stats. He's obviously he had that huge injury. His head injury was last year. So yeah, he's not been good with the stats. He's getting better, but he's I'm willing to take a punt. I'm willing to take a punt on it. I'm not kidding. I'm willing to take a punt on Jimenez. It is such a bold one, but that's the sort of team I'm looking at. I'm trying to think outside the box with it, because I think players like Rafinha, these are players like a lot of people could be ignoring. Now, I probably have lost my goddamn mind picking someone like Rafinha, but I don't think it's a bad shout. Or Jimenez. Like I said, if the Chelsea double doesn't go ahead, Mendy will probably be Sarr. Will become Sarr from Wolves, for sure. And then if the double does go ahead, I'll probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? Yeah. 8 players. Chelsea double does go ahead, so I'll have 8 players, 8 double game week players out of 11. and I think it's great. I think that's really good going forward, going into this game week. So I'm more than happy with that. Coutinho's expected to get 11.6. Like I said, I don't know if that is expected for just one game or both. Man City fan saying beat United. Grealish will score. Tottenham might play game week 30, kind of changes stuff. Yeah, I think they definitely do now. I think they're definitely playing now because they got beat. I think they're definitely playing in game week 30 in that blank game week. So that fixture would it be? West Ham. Be West Ham? We're game 30. Yeah. Be West Ham, won't it? So West Ham. So Tottenham West Ham will be going ahead by looks of it, sounds of it. So I like a Spurs asset, to be honest with you. I definitely would. Why free hitting? Because a lot of people free hitted last game week, and there was only one double on. There was only one double. I mean, there's about 4 other doubles this week, so I'm playing it. I'm playing it my way, and I think this week is looking good. Double game week 29, I didn't like at all. I did not like at all. How to show all the fixtures? Oh, it's a little tool, mate. It's a little tool. It's called Go on Google and just type in FPL tools. Just go and you just download it. It's a free download on just find it on Google called FPL tools. Free to download. It's legit. Everyone uses it. Very, very good. Very helpful. Very, very helpful. I think it's more safe for you with Silva over Alonso. Thiago Silva. Saar might start one of them. But because Alonso is an attacking fullback, though. Surely Alonso will start. Surely. Guys, if you're new around here, do hit the subscribe button. And if you want to, hit that like button down below. Really do appreciate it. But, we do appreciate support as always. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. So, what's someone saying? Combe saying, I've given up on Man City, Cancelo excluded, Pep Roulette, and Man United, Burnley, Watford, and Spurs. Players are too hit and miss. True. And tend to get the miss. Yeah, it's really annoying. It really is. I know it's terrifying to go without selling free hit now, but I think I would if I did it. No, I'm keeping him. I'm keeping him. Trent I'm getting rid of. I can't get rid of Mo. Can't get rid of Mo. Definitely can't get rid of him. Only if Southampton beat West Ham. Okay. Only if Southampton beat West Ham, then Tottenham will play West Ham. Okay. No, appreciate that. So confusing all this, I tell you. So we need West Ham to beat Southampton. Southampton to beat West Ham. There we go. We need Southampton to beat West Ham. No, appreciate that, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah, but lately we haven't seen Chelsea play with at the back, but then they do play with Saar with Alonso. I would do James. If not James, then Silva. I might trouble Chelsea defence in 28. It is a tough one. This game week is going to be fun, interesting. It's going to be... I'm just going to roll with it. Like I said, this team here is what I'm more than happy with. It's... I can bring up the screen for you. Was it too cool? We'll get a scout for you. Should get a scout on. See if they've put it on, because it was talking about something the other day. Possible new double game week. So we can bring this on the screen. Yeah, so Scout is saying on Twitter, I'll read it to you guys. So that was on the 27th of Feb. The Premier League have announced that Norwich City versus Chelsea will move to Thursday the 10th of March, the league game, if either club progresses in the FA Cup this week. Both clubs will double in 28 if that happens. So, yeah, it's more likely Chelsea are going to beat Luton. Just watch Norwich beaters now. Watch Norwich beaters. Anyway, I'm happy that we won the cup over the moon about that. Buzzing over that for sure. But yeah, that's the sort of team. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I don't think going double Villa attack is necessary. I think the strongest defence to look at for this double game week, if Chelsea do double, is Chelsea and Wolves for sure. Fixtures look nice. Both relatively tight. Most tightest defences at the moment. That's for sure. That's what I'm saying. Follow your gut. That's what I mean. Yeah, definitely follow your gut because, like, Twitter's the worst place to look at, or anywhere like going, polls and stuff and everything like that. You just got to follow your gut. Play your game your way and stuff, and that's it. And if West Ham win, Southampton play Burnley in game week 30. I think that's right. Yeah. I think so. Yeah, that's true. That's cool. So that's what I'm going for. So yeah, I'm more than happy with this. So I could fill a run with it, but I do like it. I think maybe there's question marks over Jimenez, possibly Kane, and one of the Chelsea defensive players as well. So probably 3 players. I like the midfield. I think it's Ponte, the Rafinha shout, but I think anything could happen. We've seen how attacking Leeds can be and break down teams. Hell, they beat West Ham 3-2, was it? At about a month ago. So I'm going to take that, see how they do. So that's what I'm probably going for. Any last minute questions, guys? I know we need to rate someone's team as well, don't we? If you're still there, FIFA, we'll rate your team as well, mate. If you want me to rate your team, guys, send me them on Twitter. My name's probably coming at the bottom right now at FPL_penguin1. It's like I'm doing the long division back at this. I promised myself a few things here in my second FPL season. Stay calm with the transfers. Follow my guts. Attack all game weeks. It's taken me to 10k. Nice. Absolutely amazing. Nice one. Yeah, just like you said, just stay calm. Don't panic. Just follow your gut. Just play your own game. Don't concentrate on what everyone else is doing. Just do you. Just do your team and just don't concentrate. Because it's going to just be all stressful and stuff. FIFA, let's get into your team. Right, let me get on the screen. If you want to send me your team, guys, do send it to me. What's your question, FIFA? What's your question? I've got 2 of your teams here. I'll bring them up on the screen right now. What do you want me to talk about with your teams? Let's have a look. What's your plan? What's your plan, mate, with your teams as well? Do let me know, and I can help you out with it. So we've got your teams here. We've got Team 1 and we've got Team 2. Oh no, it's the same one. Team 1. See, this is your transfers by the looks of it. So I'm just trying to wait up. So if you're still there, mate, let me know what your plan is, what you need help with, or any advice, and I can help you out. If we have a look at your team, Foster, Arsenal, and Wolves. So are you going to be saving your free hit by the sounds of it? You're going to be saving it. You've got Cancelo and Diaz. Diaz is probably rotation. Might start, might not. Lamptey's there. Nice fixture. Trent, nice, decent fixture. Sterling, I've never been a big fan of Sterling in FPL. He's a bit 50-50 in rotation stuff. Salah captain, interesting. Coutinho's there. Smith Rowe, looks like he's got a flag next to him as well, injury flag. Mopay, the biggest troll of them all, look to get rid. Brozier, maybe due to Che Adams. But yeah, I don't know what your question is. We can just have a look. You got a question? Ooh, I don't know who to sell. Just the players I just mentioned, mate, that I just had, like Smith Rowe. Maybe keep Brozier's Southampton asset. But Mopay, swap Diaz out. Sterling, get rid of him. Just play that. So what it is, so it's must have 3. Fair enough, mate. This is just a normal team. This is FIFA's team in the chat, mate. Just a normal team. It's not a free hit or wild card. Yeah, so like I said, are you planning Do you want to play your free hit, mate? Do you want to activate your free hit, or do you want to save your free hit chip this week? Do let me know. If you do, then I say you don't need to rip your team apart this week. Just probably do a -4 and get Mopay and Smith Rowe out. That's what I'd say. You don't have to do a free hit if you don't want to. So if you don't want to go down the free hit route, just do a -4. So Smith Rowe and Mopay out, and say bring in, take a punt on Jimenez. Who was the other one? Who did I have in my team? Or Adams. Depends if you want to do that. Adams and Jimenez up front. Midfielder wise, if you take a punt on Rafinha, that's up to you. But Maddison's also a good shout. Leeds at home. Single game week though, but still a good shout. So plays like that, if you were going to do a -4, mate, that's what I'd say. What I'd recommend. That team is close to a wild card. How you doing, mate? How you doing? Yeah, so this is so that's your team, mate. So it's up to you. You could wildcard that. You could wildcard that, mate. And it doesn't really need much to it, to be honest with you. I know we've got me injured. Kucho's not going to get you any points. You could look to get rid of De Gea, Bowen. It is a tough one, but like I said, with the players, to probably look to get rid of very, very soon. Maybe swap Brozier out because he's drifting a bit more to the wing. Look to get rid of Mopay. Look to get rid of Smith Rowe. Sterling, I know you want to back your City boys, but I think it's all about the defense at the minute. I did recommend Foden in my last video, if you want to check that out, mate, in my wildcard video. But it is a tough one. But that's the sort of things I'd say. That's the sort of things I say, mate. Or to use wildcard. So I would probably say, mate, do a -4. Do a -4, I'd probably say. That's what I'd probably say. Do a -4. We'll go back to my team quickly. This is what I've got at the minute. Hearing about Reece James's minutes and new people tuning in could be managed. I probably look at Alonso. But the double game we will probably hear about tonight, if Chelsea do beat Luton, then we know that Chelsea and Norwich will go ahead this weekend. So, but I'd say, mate, -4. -4. Definitely. Just those players, Mopay and Smith Rowe out. Maybe look for Jimenez and maybe Rafinha or Maddison, I'd say. But yeah, this is the team. New people tuning in. This is what I'm going for. Well, it's the latest draft. So I'm pretty much near enough set on this, so this is what I'm pretty much happy with. So a little scroll down here. That's what I'm saying. I don't know when the next chip is. Not gonna lie. Props. Game week 30. Game week 30. Yeah. I think it's with that blank. I think the only fixtures that are probably going to go ahead at the minute. If West Ham do beat Southampton, like someone said, then we're going to probably have Spurs West Ham game. I think Wolves and Leeds are going ahead. I think Leicester and Brentford are going ahead. And I think Villa and Arsenal are going ahead for sure. But I don't feel like if I had my free hit, I wouldn't use my free hit for that for sure. No. If West Ham and Spurs, it might. I just don't like those fixtures for a free hit. I think it's quite underwhelming that if that is the only fixtures, Wolves, Leeds, Villa, Arsenal, Leeds, Brentford, and possibly Spurs, West Ham, I just think that's pretty an underwhelming game week, to be honest with you. Like, I think that's one of them. You just want it to happen and then just go. You're not bothered about how many points you get. But yeah. So I'll probably wrap things up there now, guys. What's everyone else saying? My Captain Coutinho. Interesting. Sam's here as well. Uwe is a good option, seeing as Semedo is. It could be a good option. Could be getting some. I mean, how much is he? Is he very cheap? Cheap as chips. Definitely one to probably might consider. Can we look in transfers now? Or we're playing around. Wolves defenders will be on a lot of people's minds. That's for sure. Because we know Semedo is got a muscle injury, so he's more likely to miss the games, isn't he? So where are you, mate? Where are you? So they'll need another whoever. Is that his name? We'll call him Kai. 1.8%. And he's an attacking fullback, as we know. I think he's a former Liverpool player. I think we offloaded him to Wolves. 90 minutes he got against West Ham. Definitely a shout. 3.9. 3.9 million. If you're playing your free hit, 3.9 million. Definitely a shout. He started 90 minutes. Great shout, mate. Great shout. Put him out there. Great shout. Playing that attacking right back side. With Semedo out, if he's definitely out, we'll listen to pressers. But very good shout being 3.9. Next one is another cheap as chips. Kilman. Well, he's 4.6. But he was 4.4 one time. I think it's out now. He's 4.4. Now he's another good one as well. He's cheap. He's a cheap one. Cheaper than Sice. A bit cheaper than Cody. But good shout. I do like it. Lovely shout, mate. But yeah, we'll probably wrap things up there. Yeah, just for a free hit, mate, it would probably be for. But guys, right, we'll probably wrap things up. I've been the FPL Penguin Calvin, and I want to thank you again for tuning in. If you have enjoyed the stream, hit the like button and do subscribe. And I shall see you guys in the next stream. Take care, guys, and speak to you Friday or Saturday morning. Bye-bye.